How's it going, folks? It's definitely been a while, but I wanted to come on here real quick to give you an update, a quick one. And this is actually going to be more catered towards my TikTok fans, even though this is actually going also to YouTube. It could be posted elsewhere. I don't know, but I'll make that decision here soon. But anyway, those of you guys watching, if you guys aren't following my TikTok, I'll have a link to it either in the comment section or in the description of this video. Of course, if you're watching elsewhere besides TikTok. If you're on TikTok, hi, yes. I did post again. I'm still kind of on there a little bit. But this is an update, obviously, on TikTok. So if some of you guys weren't really aware, I did my very first TikTok live stream. I want to say it's about I think it was 2 nights ago. Could be 3 nights ago. I honestly can't remember, but I only went live for about an hour, and there is a lot of potential. For just an hour, I already got over 100 views and a good amount of likes, which is kind of nice. I mean, especially for my very first TikTok live stream. And it was a very basic, just selfie type stream where basically I just pointed in selfie mode. If you guys did see, it was playing some Mario Kart, and it was kind of a test just to kind of see how much attraction and how I could possibly build an algorithm, all that stuff. And it surprised me of how many views it definitely got. It surprised me of how many likes I ended up getting in just that hour. I definitely want to do more live streams via TikTok. Of course, how I really want to do the live streams, I have to reach certain requirements for me to do that. Otherwise, it's just going to continue on through my phone, however I can make it happen. Like I said, I want to do more, but of course, things have to happen in order to do that. And one of the bigger things, it doesn't even involve me, it doesn't even involve you, it involves TikTok itself. Some of you guys that may not be aware, and I try to stay away from politics when it comes to just life in general, or even when it comes to TikTok. But if you guys aren't aware, the TikTok ban that's technically have been in effect in the US, I think it's the legislation for it, that the president had allowed TikTok to continue to be used in the United States. It's going to expire, I believe, by the end of this week. And there right now isn't any talks of any extension. Because obviously there's a whole limbo of things going on TikTok with the whole, trying to get it sold because of potential, threats of national security, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to get into all that because I myself am not fully, I will admit, I'm not fully educated on that. But I am aware of what's going on, and so I can only speak of what I know. But I do know that, there's another potential shutdown of TikTok by the end of this week. I just want to get that out of the way. But if there is not, and if they come up with another solution or whatnot, if TikTok does stay on and doesn't get shut down, yes, I want to continue doing live streams on TikTok. And of course, for my YouTube audience and any of you guys that watch me on Twitch, I haven't forgot about you. If you guys haven't been aware, I did recently move into a new house. We're finally getting settled in a little bit, finally getting a lot of unpacking done. And so, one of the last steps obviously now is trying to get my equipment all set up. And I'm also kind of also looking and getting a new desk for my setup, and that's why I've kind of been holding off a little bit from doing regular streams. I may still try to at least hook up the computer a little bit to just have something so I can continue making non-streaming content. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, it's just a matter of I'm just kind of going with the flow of things with my life right now. But yeah, be on the lookout for more live streams. I might post a little clip or two from my recent live stream. Again, it's just me pointing my camera at the TV. And so some people, that's how they start, and that's how I'm starting with, at least with TikTok. And hey, if I meet certain requirements, I can actually have access to TikTok's live studio program on the actual computer, to where I can actually stream from a broadcasting software onto TikTok. I would love to just start doing that and then stream in multiple places, as I continue to try and, do streaming full time. But regardless of that, I don't want to spend too much time on here. You'll see me more often very soon, I promise. But yeah, stay tuned. I will probably do another live stream on TikTok, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, we'll see, because right now it is the eve of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that is happening tomorrow. Of course, that's at the time of this recording. So, but yeah, stay tuned. If you want to see me go live on TikTok, hit the I think it's over here, wherever it is, hit the follow button. And yeah, let's have some fun. Mostly gonna be playing Mario Kart if you guys are interested. So yeah, see you guys soon.